We are now going to ship an order that was previously created in BVE Essentials and synchronized with Basis, so now it becomes available on the scanner. All we had to do to bring it into the scanner again is to scan the barcode of the order number. This would have been added during our installation process. We modify the crystal report to add a barcode to all documents so that they can be scanned into the scanner. So now while we have the order here, what we do is we'll actually open it and we will see here as a packing slip all the items that are to be shipped. We also have all the locations so that if we are looking for where to sort the item, where to pick the item from, we can find it right here. If the item is in multiple location, we can also click on check location and the system will tell us where we have additional items. It'll give us the lot numbers and expiry date of additional items so we can make sure that we select the proper one. So all we have to do to put them onto the order is to scan them. We have what we call a skid number here, which is actually an ASN container ID. So we'll assign it here and then we'll accept the item onto the order. Because the item is not lot numbered or serialized, it just gets put on automatically. Again, I scan the item, I assign which skid I'm going to put it on, make sure my quantity is right, and accept it. The next item here is lot numbered. You notice that as I'm putting the items onto the order, they disappear off the list. This is an option that we can make it show or not show as we pick them up. It makes it easier if we're going by location to just go by to each location, pick the item, make sure they disappear off the list. This item is actually lot numbered, so when I accept it onto the order, it's now going to prompt me to enter the lot number. Again, I'm going to enter the skid number, which is for my ASN for EDI, and let's put our lot number here, and we can only pick a partial quantity for that lot number, and then we're going to have on a different skid the same lot number, the same the balance. So once I'm done, I just close this. So again, I have the same item again but on a different line item, so I'm going to accept it on the order as well. This one is going to go on skid number 1 and the lot number gets assigned to that order. And now what I have left is those two final items, which are serialized item. So here when I accept them, it's a different, now I'm prompted to enter the serial number, and if they were consecutive I could have auto added them or I could just add them onto the order. And my final item, let's just scan it, also lot numbered. So I'm done now with my order. Everything has been scanned. That's why my grid in the middle is empty. So all I need to do is close it. The system is going to prompt me to make sure that I've completed that order. I'm going to say yes. And I have the option to scan a tracking number if the order is already packed. In this case, I'm going to say no. And if everything is good, I just send this back to the server where it can now be ready to be reviewed and uploaded to BVE Essentials. Now I'm ready to review my order. So I go on the Basis desktop and click on orders, and same as with the POs, I can just say show completed orders, and I'm going to see here all the items that I've shipped with the quantities that I've shipped. And again, they're green if they're perfectly shipped, they would be yellow if under shipped, or red if over shipped. If I want to see the content of each of the lines, I can just click on check scan, and I will see a line for each of the scan that will contain the lot numbers / serial numbers. It will also show me the skid ID, so the container number for ASN purposes of everything that I've scanned. If I need to make any changes, same ID, I can just hit recompile. And if everything is good, I can exit this and I can just say upload to BVE Essentials. I get this beautiful music. Click on OK. So the order now is ready to be reviewed in BVE Essentials. The final stage of this process is now to go to BVE Essentials and find the order and make sure we complete it. So there's easy ways to find the order. One of the things that we can do is we can sort it by phase number. What Basis does is Basis will automatically move it to the next phase. So in this case here, all the orders are set up to go into phase 1 when they're ready to be picked. The following phase from phase 1 is phase 2. So Basis will move it from phase 1 to phase 2 so that the order entry clerks will have a way to know which orders have been processed, and Basis will also change the status to processed. So let's go into that order. This is the order that we just did on the scanner. So now the order will show us all the quantities as shipped, and in the case where items were lot numbers, the lot numbers will have been assigned. In the case where items were serialized, serial number would have been assigned. So all we have to do now to complete this process is just invoice it. If we need to change anything, we can reopen the order. This is a standard BVE functions. That completes this part of the presentation.